Hello, I welcome you all to this wonderful lesson. So this is the whole trigonometry part for 2024 GCE. I want to make it simple so that you understand if you are to face a similar question, you are able to answer it. So this is a question that came. Straight away we go into the question, calculate PQ. They want you to calculate PQ. Before you even calculate PQ, this distance PQ, you need to know, are you using cosine or sine law? In this particular question, we are using the cosine law. Why are we using the cosine law? Because we understand that whenever we are given two sides, and these two sides are putting the angle on the middle, have you seen this side, the angle is in between the two sides given. It means that we need to use the cosine rule. And how do we get to use the cosine rule? What we need to do is that, have you seen this is P facing this side? This is where we've got small p. This is Q facing this side. This is where we've got small q. Then R, it is this side there. This is small r. So this is to tell you that PR is just the same as Q, small q. It is just one and the same. So when we are taught to find PQ is just the same as we are taught to find small r. And the formula we get to use, we say r squared, small r squared is equal to, I'm saying r squared according to the letters that are given. If you are given A, B, C, you get to answer it that way, as long as you've understood the concept. So I'm not teaching you to master these things. I'm teaching you so that you can know how to answer these particular things. So you add the two sides given. You are given Q. So you say Q squared plus P squared minus 2. Then you say QP cos what? Cos theta. You say cos theta. This is what we are going to do. Where I'm going to say that R squared is equal to, what is Q squared? Q squared is what? 8.9 squared. Plus what is P squared? 12.5 squared. Minus, I multiply the 2. 2, I multiply 8.9 multiplied by 12.5 like that. Then I say cos. The angle that is given, so I say cos. What angle is given? So what angle is given? The angle that is given is 130. So I say 130.6. This is what I'm going to do. 130.6. Then I say R squared is equal to, R squared is equal to what? I get my calculator, I punch that. So I want you to follow me very well so that you are able to see how we are coming up with answers. 8.9 squared plus 12.5 squared minus 2 times 8.9 times 12.5 cos 130.6. What answer am I getting? The answer that I'm getting is 380.257263. You know that here I want to find what? I want to find R. I introduce the square root here. I also introduce the square root there. Which means this square root and that square will be cancelled. I'm going to remain with R, which will be equal to what? So what is the square root of that? I find the square root of that, which is 19.5001864. You just say, therefore now, you go to your question, you were told to find what? You were told to find PQ. So where you say, therefore, PQ is equal to what? 19.5 centimeters. So this is the what? this is the answer. So this is the answer you get. So for the first one, this is what you're supposed to do. We now move on to the next one. So we move on to this other question. So meaning this side is what? 19.5 centimeters. Area of this triangle PQR. So the area of that triangle. How then do we calculate the area of a triangle? How do we calculate the area of a triangle? How do we calculate? So here we are having 12.5. How do you calculate the area of a triangle? The area of a triangle, we say area is equal to half. I do this AB, then sine. Sine what? Sine theta. This is as a standard formula on its own, where I say area is equal to half times A and B are the two sides that are putting the angle on the middle. So where are the two sides putting the angle on the middle? These are the two sides putting that angle on the middle. 8.9 times 12.5. Then I say sine the angle 130.6. So I say 130.6. Where I'm going to say area is now equal to, we answer together. So let's answer together. Half, which is 0.5 times 8.9 times 12.5 sine 130.6. What answer am I getting? I'm getting 42.2344647, like that. You just say therefore area is now equal to 42 point, you can say 23, like that, or you can just say 0.2, say centimeters squared. So this is your answer. Like this, you are done. This is what you are supposed to do. In the same way I'm answering these questions, this is how you are supposed to answer them. Have you seen? You just answer them just like this. We now move on to this other question, where we are told to say, we find the what? We find the shortest distance from R to PQ. So I want to find the shortest distance from R to PQ. Those of you that have been following me, I've been telling you to say that this one that is given, this is the base. This is the what? This is the base. So which formula do we get to use? So we know that the area of this triangle, the area of that triangle is what? 42.2 centimeters squared. So if you want to find the shortest distance, the formula we get to use is shortest distance, which is H, is equal to 2A over what? Over B. This is the base and that is the area. You are done. This one is the base. So you just say this is just the same as what? So say this is the same as 2 multiplied by area, which is 42.2 over what is the base? PQ is the base. So any A to BC, meaning BC is the base. R to PQ, meaning PQ is the base. What is the base? 19.5. So you say height, or the shortest distance, is equal to, you say 2 times 42.2. After you see the answer, which is 84.4, that's when you say divide 19.5. What answer are you going to get? You are going to get 4.32825. You are going to get that answer. Then you say, therefore now shortest distance is equal to what? So the shortest distance is now equal to what? Shortest distance is, so you say shortest distance is what? 4.32 centimeters. This is the shortest distance. Even as we continue to answer this question, those of you that could like to start tuitions with me, this is my number. You can call me on this number. I'm here to help you get a distinction in your subjects. This is my number. You can call me on this number. I'm going to add you to my group at an affordable fee. This is my number. Thank you so much. Let us now proceed in answering these other questions that are here. We see how we can answer this one. We want to answer the whole part that came under trigonometry. So, you are given this particular question. Have you seen? You are given, solve the equation 2 sine x equal to 1. The first thing you need to do for you to solve this particular equation, the first thing that you have to do, you need to say, okay, I'm given 2 sine x is equal to 1. I divide both sides by 2. I divide both sides by 2. I'm going to have sine x is equal to this that cancelled. This is 0.5. This one goes this other side. So sine goes to the other side. When it goes to the other side, it becomes sine inverse of 0.5. Where x is now equal to. So what is sine inverse of 0.5? It is what? 30. Meaning x is equal to 30 degrees. There is something that is given. There is something that is given here. We are told to say that the answer x lies between 90 degrees and 270. And we know and understand that sine is positive in the second quadrant. And in the second quadrant, we do, for us to find the answer, we say 180 minus what? This is a reference angle, minus the theta that we had found the first answer. So this is just the same as what? We say 180 minus 30. This is just to help you understand. So this is the same as what? 150. So this is 150. 150 is the answer. Have you seen? This is what you need to do. So to make you understand, I don't want to confuse anyone. This is the answer. This answer is lying between 90 degrees and 270. So the answer is just 150, according to the information that we are given. If it was from 0 to 270, we would have said this one and that one. But in this case, we just want an answer that lies between what? Between 90 and 270. So I say x. X is equal to this. Have you seen? This is the answer. I'm done. I now go to this other question that is here. This is my last question. So I just want you to see how I'm going to answer this particular question. I'm taught to simplify. So when I'm taught to simplify this, what am I supposed to do? The first thing that I need to do, I factorize what is on top. So I can see 3x squared is common. I do this. So here I'm going to have what? I'm going to have x. I'm going to have x. Then minus. There what am I going to have? I'm going to have 2. Like I'm just going to have a 2 like that. Over. Down here what am I having done? What is common? What is common is x. X there minus 2. This is what I'm going to have. So what I'm doing is that I'm just factorizing. This and that gets to cancel out. What I've remained with is something like this. This is what I've remained with. I've remained with 3x squared over x. Where I know x there 1. X there cancelled to remain with 1x. So it's just the same as 3x. This is the answer. The answer is